I fear for the world in this regard, since the implications of a totalitarian America will ripple through the fabric of all our lives. The New York Times article, Trump plans to expand presidential power over agency is scary. Scary. Hey, Senzu, I think as we get closer to the actual election, it will be much harder for Trump to actually get elected. So I think we can take solace in that fact. But that's why it's important to pay attention. It's important to support your local politicians. It's also important to celebrate Dianne Feinstein's old bag of bones ass dying and being buried in the fucking dirt. That's right.
Who is that?
She is she's a politician from California who's been in the Senate for 30 years, and she's 90 years old, and her last Senate vote was yesterday.
Oh, grim.
Yeah. She has been a brick blocking the way of progress for decades, okay? Listen, we're not talking about like Arkansas or some shit where if you get a Democrat into office somewhere, I can't believe it happened. You got to keep them there for a lifetime. We're talking about fucking California, where you have hundreds of people willing and ready to line up for that spot to progress the nation as a whole and to use their votes to help a younger generation. And you have old ass fuck Dianne Feinstein sitting in the way of that for 30 fucking years. It's so fucking annoying. Okay? Fuck Dianne Feinstein. She's fucking dead. And let me read something to you. I pulled this up because I thought that this would be important to you. Okay? For context, if you're not aware of the situation, okay? Here's some context on Dianne Feinstein. Okay? Fondly remembering my tenure as an unpaid intern in Dianne Feinstein's office, when we were all like, look, I'm not a doctor, but this person doesn't seem like she's in super great shape to be one of the 100 U.S. senators. Anyway, this was in 2010, 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Dianne Feinstein was born before the invention of sliced bread. That's real. That's real. Let me look that up. This is fucking real. Sliced bread invented. She's 5 years younger than sliced bread. Sorry. 5 years younger than sliced bread. It's chocolate chip cookies that she is older than. She's older than chocolate chip cookies. No one brings the level of experience to the table that Dianne did. Yeah, she brings the level of experience of going, where am I? What am I voting for? Insider trading. Her and Nancy Pelosi both are fucking cretin ghouls who want to grasp on to whatever power they have for their entire lives so they can continue to amass wealth by insider trading in the Senate. Okay? They're fucking ghouls that stand in the way of progress. They're just as bad as all the fucking Republicans there because they're using their position of powers to hold on to their to any power that they have so they can amass their wealth. It's so annoying. Oh my God, fucking CBS. In 2018, Feinstein's net worth was nearly $88 million, according to OpenSecrets.org, which noted at the time that her most valuable asset was a $37.5 million stake in San Francisco's Carlton Hotel properties. We live in dire times, friends, but my advice is to ration the amount of Politica news. Consuming too much will have you blind to the more wonderful things in life. You're so right, honestly. You're right. And I mean, I'm sitting here yelling at my screen all the time, watching politics, but I just find it really important. She must have worked really hard to earn that wealth. Her husband was a billionaire who's a stock trader. Guess who has inside information on stocks? Dianne fucking Feinstein. Her and Nancy Pelosi are the same fucking person. Guess how many votes Dianne Feinstein missed because of her health in her old age? This is while people are currently begging her to retire. Guess how many votes? 93. She missed 93 votes. I've had it. We need term limits, dude. This happens constantly. This happens constantly. There's so many people. The ramifications of the selfishness of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who's very much so in the same position, it did the same thing as Dianne Feinstein, is still felt today. Your life is worse off. Your life is worse off because Ruth Bader Ginsburg refused to retire while Obama was in the office. Your life is worse off because Ruth Bader Ginsburg wanted to hold on to any semblance of power that she had until the moment she fucking died and left her seat appointment up to Donald Trump, which created the disgusting supermajority that we have in the Supreme Court today. So every time we talk about these horrific decisions that the Supreme Court made, every time we talk about these horrific decisions that the Supreme Court made that make all of our lives worse, that's directly the fault of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay? All of these politicians are doing this. Dianne Feinstein missed 93 votes. She's supposed to be a Democrat. She's in office. She's got committee chairs. She's supposed to be doing these important votes. She missed 93 votes, and then she shows up and does whatever the fuck Nancy Pelosi tells her to. It's stupid. I hope that when I'm 90, I can look back at my legacy while my withered hands grasp power with whatever tiny bits of strength are left in them. Seriously, it's that's what they're doing. It's fucking annoying. And it's not just them. There's so many people that are so old, and they're Californians, dude. There's hundreds of people lined up waiting to get into that position, to progress, to help with progress. A younger generation that's more progressive than these old fucks that hold on to the same shit that they've been believing in for 50 fucking years, dude. It's fucking crazy. She was alive before the Golden Gate Bridge was built. Why? Just fucking annoying. It just pisses me off. Good riddance. Good riddance. We're gonna watch a video here. This is my favorite video of Dianne Feinstein of all time. My favorite video of Dianne Feinstein of all time, when she's being an absolute fucking ghoul and she tells all of these elementary school kids that are begging her to vote for the Green New Deal because they want to be alive later on in their lives, and she tells them they're fucking stupid. Watch this. Why is this such shit quality?
On the Green New Deal.
We are trying to ask you to vote yes on the Green New Deal.
Please.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We have our own Green New Deal.
Some scientists have said that we have 12 years to turn this around.
Well, it's not
The
going to get
government's
turned
supposed-
around in 10 years.
the
What we
government's
can do
Senator, if
is
this
put
doesn't get turned
ourselves-
around in 10 years, you're looking at the faces of the people who are going to be living with these
Guess what?
consequences.
The government is supposed to be for the people and by the people and all
You know
for the
what's
people.
interesting about this group is I've been doing this for 30 years. I know what I'm doing. You come in here and you say it has to be my way or the highway. I don't respond to that. I've gotten elected. I just ran. I was elected by almost 1 million vote plurality. And I know what I'm doing. So, maybe people should listen a little bit.
I hear what you're saying, but we're the people who voted you. You're supposed to listen to us. That's your
How old are
your
you?
job.
How old
I'm
are you?
16. I
Well,
can't
you didn't vote for me.
Well,
I'm
she
24.
voted.
It doesn't
I
matter.
did.
We're the ones who's
Well,
going to be
words mean
impacted.
something.
It doesn't matter. We're going to be the ones who are impacted.
I understand that. I have 7 grandchildren. I understand it very well.
Senator, the cost of
And-
not taking this action is far higher than the cost of what the Green New Deal will be. And there
Here's
is
what-
enormous popularity for this bill around
Okay.
the whole country.
Here's
And we're
what
asking you to
we
be
are
brave and
proposing.
do this for us and for your grandchildren.
Get enough for everyone. I'm trying to do the best I can, which was to write a responsible resolution.
Any plan that doesn't
has-
take bold, transformative action is not going to be what we need.
Well, you know better than I do. So I think one day you should run for the Senate.
Great. I
And
will.
then you do it your way.
But by
But
that
in the
time,
meantime,
by that time, there's
I
going to be a
just,
big problem.
I just
have a
won a
letter
big
for you.
election.
What a condescending piece of shit. Good riddance. Bye bye.